welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines. Hrithik Roshan gets angry after fan pushes him. Sharma chats with Lara Dutta and Miss Universe 2021 Harnaaz Sandhu. Rhea Chakraborty says she's scared of media. ऋतिक रोशन अपने एक फैन से हुए अपसेट. आखिर क्या थी वजह जिससे ऋतिक रोशन हो गए इस कदर इरिटेट? ऋतिक रोशन अपने किड्स के साथ निकले थे मूवी एंजॉय करने. ऋतिक रोशन अक्सर उनके किड्स रिहान और रिदान के साथ करते हैं क्वालिटी टाइम स्पेंड. रिसेंटली ऋतिक रोशन को एक बार फिर अपने किड्स के साथ किया गया था स्पॉट, जो एक साथ रणबीर कपूर आलिया भट्ट स्टारर ब्रह्मास्त्र देखने निकले थे. लेकिन जैसे ही सुपरस्टार ऋतिक रोशन बिल्डिंग प्रेमिसेस से अपने किड्स के साथ मूवी देखकर बाहर निकले, उनका मूड थोड़ा खराब हो गया, जिसकी वजह एक फैन है. जैसा कि आप भी इस वीडियो में देख सकते हैं, जैसे ही ऋतिक रोशन अपने किड्स के साथ कार में बैठने जा रहे थे, तभी एक फैन ने सेल्फी लेने के चक्कर में उन्हें पुश कर दिया. फैन का यही बिहेवियर ऋतिक रोशन को जरा भी पसंद नहीं आया और उन्होंने अपने इस फैन को थोड़ी डांट लगा दी. इस सिचुएशन में ऋतिक रोशन का ऐसा करना ठीक भी था. आफ्टर ऑल बात बच्चों की सेफ्टी की जो थी, वरना ऋतिक रोशन तो उन स्टार्स में आते हैं जो हमेशा ही अपने फैंस के साथ हम्बल और पोलाइट रहते हैं, और यही वजह है जो उनके फैंस भी अपने सुपरस्टार को अच्छी तरह से समझते हैं. ऋतिक रोशन का ये वीडियो अब इंटरनेट पर खूब वायरल हो रहा है. इस वीडियो पर एक फैन ने कमेंट किया, "He is protective dad and what he did was completely justified." Another fan commented, "Why the harass actors' kids? It is okay to take pictures with actors alone with their permission and being polite, but this seems like harassment to the family. Respect their family time like anyone else." वहीं एक और सोशल मीडिया यूजर को लगा कि ऋतिक रोशन में बहुत एटीट्यूड है. He wrote, "इतना एटीट्यूड?" एक फोर्थ यूजर ने कहा, "एक फोटो ही लेना था उसको, दे देते." वैसे फैन का अपने स्टार के साथ ये बिहेवियर उन्हें कभी कभी बहुत अनोइंग लगता है. रिसेंटली शाहरुख खान को भी एयरपोर्ट पर इस तरह की सिचुएशन का सामना करना पड़ा था, जब उनके एक फैन ने जबरदस्ती उनके साथ सेल्फी लेने की कोशिश की थी. हालांकि इससे पहले शाहरुख खान इस फैन को कुछ कहते, आर्यन खान ने उन्हें साइड कर दिया और अपने साथ कार की तरफ लेकर जाने लगे. लेकिन इस दौरान शाहरुख खान के फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन ने सब कुछ कह दिया था. इसके अलावा कुछ समय पहले सलमान खान भी अपने फैन के इस तरह के बिहेवियर से अर्क्ड नजर आए थे, जब गोवा एयरपोर्ट पर उनके एक फैन ने बिना उनके कंसेंट के उनके साथ सेल्फी क्लिक करने की कोशिश की थी, तो सलमान खान ने उसका सेलफोन ही स्नैच कर लिया था और वहां से आगे बढ़ गए थे. इसका भी वीडियो उस वक्त खूब वायरल हुआ था. वैसे इन इंसिडेंट्स के बाद हम तो यही कहेंगे कि फैंस को अपने फेवरेट सुपरस्टार्स की प्राइवेसी, मूड और फैमिली टाइम की रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए. रिया चक्रवर्ती ने कहा कि उन्हें लगता है मीडिया से बात करने में डर. एक इवेंट के दौरान रिया चक्रवर्ती ने अवॉइड किया मीडिया को. रिया चक्रवर्ती ने कहा कि 2020 के बाद से उन्हें लगता है मीडिया से डर. रिया चक्रवर्ती पहुंची थी एक इवेंट अटेंड करने बेंगलुरु. इस इवेंट पर रिया चक्रवर्ती लुक्ड स्टनिंग इन अ साड़ी और रेड कार्पेट पर उनके लुक को काफी पसंद भी किया गया. हालांकि यहाँ रिया चक्रवर्ती ने शटरबग्स के लिए पोस्ट तो किया, लेकिन जब उनसे मीडिया ने बात करनी चाही तो उन्होंने मना कर दिया और इस इनकार की वजह को बताया मीडिया से उनका डर. इस इवेंट पर when a reporter asked Rhea Chakraborty to talk about the event, Rhea Chakraborty refused and said, "You know I'm scared of the media, no? Since 2020." आपको बता दें कि लेट एक्टर सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की डेथ के बाद रिया चक्रवर्ती और उनकी फैमिली कई कंट्रोवर्सी में फंस गई थी, जिसके बाद रिया चक्रवर्ती मीडिया से थोड़ी दूरी बनाकर ही रखती हैं। वैसे जहाँ तक इस इवेंट की बात करें तो इस इवेंट की शान रहे फिल्म रॉकी से पैन इंडिया स्टार बने एक्टर यश, जो यहाँ नजर आए अपने फेमस कैरेक्टर रॉकी इंस्पायर्ड लुक में। यश यहाँ ऑल व्हाइट लुक में दिखे। यश इस इवेंट पर अपनी वाइफ राधिका पंडित के साथ पहुंचे थे। ऐसे में यश के इस लुक को उनके फैंस ने सोशल मीडिया पर बेहद पसंद किया और उनके इस रॉकी भाई इंस्पायर्ड लुक की जमकर तारीफ भी की। वैसे इस इवेंट पर रिया चक्रवर्ती के लुक को भी नेटिजन्स ने बहुत पसंद किया और उनके लुक को भी सोशल मीडिया पर काफी प्रेज किया। अब देखना ये होगा कि रिया चक्रवर्ती मीडिया से बात करने में कब कंफर्टेबल होती हैं।
Hello and welcome. I'm Parul Sharma and you're watching Zoom TV. Today's guests are two women who have made every single Indian proud. Please join me in welcoming Lara Dutta and Harnaaz Sandhu. Hello ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Parul. Thank you for having me.
Sherry ladies looking bright and red. I love it.
Of course, and I want to enroll you in the next Miss Diva. Very well spoken, very well articulated.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Both of you have now obviously been heavily associated with the world of pageantry, and something that is, I think, a big topic there is, beauty standards, and they kind of put so much pressure across young and old, all genders, and I want to know, what have your personal experiences with beauty standards been over the years? Like, have they affected you, or have you guys sort of rolled along with it?
So I think let's start with the oldie goldie. I think I was very fortunate that I was crowned in an era where social media didn't exist. Yeah. So I look at that as a boon, actually. I think it's incredibly hard on young women today. You have, anonymous people who will pass all kinds of comments or feel like they have a right to comment on every aspect of your life because they're hiding behind that anonymity. And it's really sad because all that I really feel that it is a reflection of someone's own insecurity. When you are writing out or you're acting out and you troll somebody, you write a really mean comment, you're not really looking at that person, but you're actually looking at it as a reflection of your own life. Sure. So a lot of times, people say, how do you deal with trolls? How do you manage that? I actually am really sympathetic towards them because I know that is such an unhappy person who's writing a comment like that I don't really feel animosity towards someone like that. I actually feel sympathy towards them. And I mean that in not a degrading way. Right. I actually genuinely feel I wish I could reach out and tell this person that they are wonderful and they are unique and they are good enough and they're just perfect the way that they are. So I think a lot of young women today have to deal with this a lot more than we ever had to deal with. Right. And therein the standard of beauty has changed a hell of a lot. Because today beauty has stopped being superficial. I think we've all come a really long way from that. It's not about having the perfect statistics. It's not about having the perfect alignment of features. And we've always said this, that true beauty is beauty that shines from within. Yeah. So it's about having the strength of being able to, when you're put in boiling water, to kind of come out smelling like roses at the end of it. And I think those are the kind of women that we're really cultivating today. Those are the kind of women that we're actually trying to encourage on this stage. And that's what the philosophy of Diva has always been about.
I see why you were Miss Universe now. Just putting it out there. Harnaaz, what about you?
I truly agree with her. I think it's very important to understand that if you go through the past winners of Miss Universe till now, I'm the 71st Miss Universe, and even Miss Diva, we can see that every girl is different from each other, every woman is different from each other, and that makes us realize that beauty comes in all sizes, all shapes, and all colors. It's that we need to empower ourselves within and it shines and reflects on your skin and action, whatever you want to do in your life. So I think it's important. It has been changing, and I think it's important to change according to the generation and modernization and all of that. Definitely social media has been a very important aspect of in today's pageant world. But at the same time, I think women need to be more comfortable with their skin. They need to, reflect the real side of exactly what is pageantry. It's not just about looking beautiful. It's about so many things. It's a job. It's a job of being a Miss Universe. You are an employee. You are talking about your advocacies. You are bringing that one difference, breaking stigmas, meeting people around the world, not only just traveling, but you are connecting and giving food of thought to so many people, and that's your job. And then at the same time, you are building your own career. So I think now we can see that body positivity is happening. Women with any stigmas within themselves that they have, they're coming out of it, and you can see that the participation is getting bigger and bigger and bigger because everyone believes that everyone is different and unique, and that's what makes them beautifully confident.
I think your own personal journey with that has also been very inspiring and very uplifting.
Absolutely. The tagline of Miss Universe is beautifully confident, and how I imply it to myself is that we all are beautiful, and we need to find our confidence. And I think for me, my confidence is to believe, to have that faith and never give up. It's just a time, it's just a tough time, and it's not gonna stay forever, but how you tackle that situation in your life is what really matters in the end of the day, because that will actually help you to build your future.
Sure.
So you have to just let it go and live your flow. I think that's very important.
Did either of you ever feel like the burden and the scrutiny of that comes along with winning such a large and huge international title?
Listen, they always say uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, right? So any crown, you don't have to be royalty, but with any great privilege comes great responsibility. Sure. And I'll tell Harnaaz this, 21 or 22 years later, it doesn't get any easier. You still have a lot of young women, a lot of people when you walk into a room that will still look at you and say, she used to be a Miss Universe, so that's a legacy that you carry with you for life.
Always, yeah.
But it's also a wonderful responsibility that you carry with you for life. I think for me, it's been one of the greatest gifts that the universe gave me. It's kind of kept me, well, in many ways on the straight and narrow, it's...
which is easy to kind of falter off in the industry.
It's easy to get lost, It's easy to get caught up in all the hoopla that comes with all of this, and it's very easy to lose yourself in that. But I think when you have a sense of responsibility, when you know that you are answerable to someone, when you know that people are sort of looking up to you, there are a lot of young women that want to follow what you've done in life, you're sort of a role model for them, it kind of really gives you that sense of, wow, I better not mess this up. And it's a good feeling.
It's a good one to have.
Yeah.
What about you, Harnaaz?
I really, whenever I actually think about her or I describe her personality, I say she has the aura of goddess. So really, just look at her and the way she speaks, right? It is a big responsibility. As I said, it's a job. It's just not enjoying and the title and everything.
It's constant scrutiny, I think, 24/7.
Right, because everyone, not only your own country will have a different kind of expectations from you, but everyone around the world see you in a different way, and they have that expectation before you enter the room that this is how it has to be like. But I think while doing your job, you need not to forget who you are from inside. I think when you truly know yourself, everything that you do is impactful and you enjoy. And I think it's really beautiful feeling. It's a pressure, but that's what we work for. So it builds, right now I'm in my reign and I can feel myself getting evolved. I can see myself getting stronger, staying in a city, in a country that I've never been before, and staying all alone and meeting people like the most important people around the world who have different representations and all of that. I think it's a huge responsibility, but you get that strength, you feel stronger, and that builds you for the upcoming projects or whatever goals that you aim for. So I think it just stays with you forever. Like they say, once a Miss Universe is forever a Miss Universe.
Always, yeah.
The aura that she had when she won till now and forever, we can see that she has it. So that builds you inner strength of that Miss Universe is about a woman who's bold, strong, and who knows what she wants to do. So I think, if I'm not wrong, So it's like it stays with you and it reflects on your skin, and the time you enter a room, people have that expectations of strong, bold aura.
Absolutely. Lara, how much of your success do you think you would say you owe to winning the Miss Universe title? And then also, if there was anything about this journey that you've been on and all this while, would you kind of change anything or alter anything or redo anything?
So I think when you win something like Miss Universe, it gives you a perspective far larger than anything that you've ever been exposed to in your life before, especially when you're really young, when you're 20, 21 years old. It's a life experience like no other. I wish that every single girl in our country would have this opportunity, to just be able to see life in that way, to realize that it's a huge, humongous, incredible world out there that's so much bigger than you are. And the fact that you actually, being even just this little tiny part of it, can actually make quite a difference. And you're given the opportunity to be able to make that difference. So I think something like Miss Universe really empowers young women to be part of change in the way that we imagine that it could be. And once you've had a taste of that, life never goes back to being what it was, ever before. Because like Harnaaz said, there's an evolution, there's an expansion of the soul, so there's something inside you that alters for life, and you never go back. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's an incredible, incredible gift to be given by the universe, honestly.
Thank you so much for joining me, ladies. Wish you all the luck, all the love, and thank you for empowering women the way that you do.
Thank you.
Coming up on the show, Janhvi Kapoor's oops moment. जब जानवी कपूर अपनी प्लंजिंग नेकलाइन ड्रेसेस की वजह से की गई टारगेट, जानवी कपूर ने एक प्रो की तरह संभाली सिचुएशन। जानवी कपूर के ऊप्स मोमेंट्स पर नेटिजन्स ने किया रिएक्ट। जानवी कपूर प्लंजिंग नेकलाइन आउटफिट्स को काफी अच्छे से करती हैं कैरी। इन बोल्ड एंड हॉट अटायर्स ने जानवी कपूर के ग्लैम अवतार को फैंस भी बेहद पसंद करते हैं, लेकिन अपने इसी सुपर हॉट अंदाज की वजह से कई बार शी केम अंडर रेडार। अब करण जौहर की 50th बर्थडे पार्टी को ही उठा लीजिए। ग्लिट्स और ग्लैमर से भरी इस ग्रैंड पार्टी में जानवी कपूर शिमरी बैकलेस पिंक ड्रेस में बेहद सिजलिंग लग रही थी। उनके इस अंदाज को सबने लाइक किया, लेकिन तभी उनके साथ एक माइनर वार्डरोब मैलफंक्शन हो गया एज शी एक्सीडेंटली शोड ऑफ हर साइड इन दिस पिंक ड्रेस। हालांकि एक प्रो की तरह उन्होंने इस पूरी सिचुएशन को हैंडल कर लिया एंड वी मस्ट से ओपन हेयर में एक्ट्रेस जानवी कपूर के इस अंदाज पर सब फिदा हैं। एक दूसरे इवेंट पर जानवी कपूर ने अपने इस ब्लैक कटआउट गाउन विद अ प्लंजिंग नेकलाइन में सभी को इम्प्रेस कर दिया था, लेकिन फिर जैसे ही इस आउटफिट में स्टनर जानवी कपूर की पिक्चर्स और वीडियोस वायरल हुए, नेटिजन्स ने उन्हें ट्रोल करते हुए उर्फी जावेद से उनका कंपैरिजन शुरू कर दिया, जो अपने बिजार आउटफिट्स के लिए पॉपुलर हैं। यही नहीं, जानवी कपूर's outfit too drew a lot of flack with some very nasty comments on the internet. After all these surgeries, she looks like this, a user took a dig. Another one wrote, Poonam Pandey का high class version. Well, जानवी कपूर शुरू से ही अपने फैशन चॉइसेस को लेकर कॉन्फिडेंट रही हैं और इससे पहले भी एक अवार्ड फंक्शन के दौरान जानवी कपूर सिल्वर कलर के इस शिमरी बॉडीकॉन गाउन में नजर आई थी। नो डाउट जानवी कपूर इसमें कमाल दिख रही थी और उनकी हाई पोनीटेल और ग्लैमरस न्यूड मेकअप लुक विद स्मोकी आईज एलिवेटेड हर ओवरऑल अटायर। कह सकते हैं जानवी कपूर का फैशन गेम ऑलवेज ऑन पॉइंट रहा है। अब उनके इस मेटालिक प्लीटेड गाउन को ही ले लीजिए। इस प्लंजिंग नेकलाइन एंड हाई स्लिट ड्रेस में उनका कोई कंपैरिजन ही नहीं है। Well, जानवी कपूर अपने inimitable style and her unconventional choice of clothes की वजह से हमेशा लाइमलाइट में रही हैं, लेकिन at the same time उन्हें इस वजह से ट्रोलर्स के निशाने पर भी रहना पड़ता है।